Yeah. Speaking of the spirit of Christmas, and we mentioned this also by way of belatedly congratulating you, of course, on being named as one of Time Magazine's Impact Awardees. Time described you as a lifelong role model for kids of color. Obviously, there's something there with Pentatonics as well reaching out to you. And for you, not just representing at this point Filipinos, I mean, Asians embrace you as their representative. And representation is such a big thing in these past 2 years. Talk to us about that, about this moment of Asian artists collaborating, but also more importantly, this moment of the importance of representation in entertainment globally and how you found how you become an important voice and face in this movement.
Well, really, the idea, the concept of representation is just being able to see someone on television, on film, on stage that resembles you, that reflects what you look like. And for a very long time, Asian artists have not been able to see themselves in people that are on television. Or if they do, it is not always a positive representation. Like Asian women are, they are sometimes seen as, weak humans that have to be saved. Or Asian men are emasculated. So when we see positive representations of our people, whether it's from Southeast Asia or from East Asia, anywhere from the continent, it makes me as an Asian artist extremely excited because it's like, oh, here's another opportunity for our people to be seen in the way that we deserve. And so I try to be as supportive as I can.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lea, you've been wildly successful, even in the international scene. But of course, we can imagine it wasn't that easy. I was just wondering, how hard is it for Filipinos or Asians or people of color to be recognized in the international scene?
It's hard. It's not always the easiest thing, and and I think our people got a pretty rude awakening on Broadway. There was a musical called K-pop, which opened and closed around from opening night to closing night. It was like 2 weeks and change, maybe. It was an incredibly short run.
Okay.
And it just, so it's quite difficult, and it broke my heart because it was a show where most of the actors, save for one, was Asian, and I thought the talent that was on stage performing was incredible. There were 2 Filipinos in the company. One of whom is somebody that I've known since she was 8 years old. So it's really, it's not the easiest thing. I mean, I was extremely fortunate to have the opportunities that I had, and I keep constantly hoping and praying, and that there will be more opportunities for another generation, to enjoy the kind of luck and opportunity that I've had. So, I'm not selfish with regards to this. So I'm always just constantly hoping. And I mean, things have been improving, and there have been things like Hamilton, which was monumentally successful. And there are more people of color that are being cast in shows and in all sorts of roles.